What is up, y'all? It is Akilah The Bee back at with a T, and I'm here again with another video. So as you can see based off the title, I'm going to be sharing all my hair secrets today. So I've been getting a lot of questions about what I use for my hair, and I just feel like it's time that I share my secrets. So I'm going to share with you all how I got my hair to grow from this to this in under a year. I do want to do a quick shout out to my girl Paris. Paris is my stylist, and one thing she's gonna do is she's gonna do this hair, okay? She's actually the one who kind of guided me into getting the right products for my hair. So shout out to you, Paris. I also want to do a quick disclaimer in regards to what I do for my hair. I do want to point out that this method may not work for everybody, but I do want to share with you all what I do, just in case, you know, it does end up helping. So let's get right into the video. So I've always been natural since I was born. I've never had a perm, never had a relaxer, never bleached my hair, never dyed my hair. My hair has been natural my whole life. So basically I just started off by trying different products. So I went with Carol's Daughter, I did Shea Moisture, I did Cantu, I did all those products. However, I feel like those products ingredients were not good for my hair. They caused my hair to flake, they caused my hair to break off. It caused my hair to do a lot of things that I did not want it to do. On top of that, throughout middle school and high school, I used to put a lot of heat on my hair, so it caused a lot of heat damage, so I had to continuously get it cut. And that's why a lot of the times in high school I had my hair cut in a bob, because my hair would break in the middle. So because it broke in the middle, I had to cut it. But that's they don't do that no more. Let's get into some of the products that I use to shampoo my hair. So first things first, design essentials. Design essentials to me is the holy grail for natural hair, especially for my hair. Now let's get into all the oils. So for my oils, I use two different oils. I use the Kaleidoscope drops, and then I use Paris's hair growth drops. And one thing I learned about both of those, it's like crack for your hair. My hair grew so much with those two oils that I use. I typically use them 3 times a week, or I might only use one week, and then I use the other one the second week, only because I don't want to over oil my hair, because that can weigh your hair down once you go to get it silk pressed, and I found that out the hard way. So I usually alternate between the two, or I might just strictly do Kaleidoscope drops, or I might just strictly do Paris's hair drops. One thing I love about the hair drops I got from my good sis Paris is that it has that peppermint sensation in it, so my scalp just feels so tingly, and it's amazing. And I usually use her hair drops whenever I get a sew-in, only because you got to make sure you keep those braids moisturized even while they're being protected. Speaking of protected, let's get into some protective hairstyles that I do. So I usually do glueless wigs, only because I can take it off every night and oil my scalp. It's just easier for me, that way I don't miss any parts of my hair, and I can also just switch my style up, you know. So I usually do the wigs. Over the summer I typically do braids, only because, like I stated earlier, I am natural, so I cannot get a silk press in the summertime. It does not work out for me. So I usually do braids, and I'll keep my braids in for about a month and a half, and then I'll probably just go get the front redone. Again, this just works for me. I'm going to keep saying this throughout the video. I usually do get knotless braids, and I only get knotless braids so that I don't have tension on my head, and that kind of helps with breakage. So I do the knotless braids, and then I go back to my friend Alex, who's actually the one who does my braids, and she'll redo the front for me. And whenever I do get braids, I always use the wild hair growth oil. You can get that from any basic beauty supply store. I do use that for my actual scalp, and then I use the Kaleidoscope drops for my edges. So for majority of the year, my hair is in some protective hairstyle. I get silk presses twice a year. Because I was in college, I would always come home during the winter break, or of course during the summer. So when I came home for Thanksgiving / winter break, I would go to Paris, I would get my silk press and my trim, and then right after that, once I sweat my hair out doing whatever it is that I do, I would either get braids, I would get a sew-in, or I would put on a glueless wig, because my birthday's in January, so hair has to be done somehow. And then when I come back in May, I get my second silk press for the year. my silk press and my trim, and then after I leave my hair off for at least a week or two, I wash my hair, I blow dry it, and I go get it braided. And I keep my hair braided from basically the beginning of June all the way down to the end of July almost. And then I'll take those braids out, and then I would 9 times out of 10 just put a wig on and keep my hair in those cornrows for quite some time. I once kept my cornrows in from January until about the end of March, and I was scared at first, y'all, because I thought my hair was locking up, because my braids, you couldn't even tell they were braids in my hair. And I took the braids out, I washed my hair really good, I blow dried it, I put a wig on, came back in May, and y'all, my hair was like right here when I came back. Like, it was so long, and that was just for me keeping my cornrows in for almost 2 months. I had braids to the back looking like Cleo. So right now I do have a silk press, and I have some really tight pin curls in, but this is a recent picture of my hair. So the picture that I put in the thumbnail, that was from May of this year, and this is how my hair looks now as of December of this year. I did have to get a little bit cut off, only because I was not moisturizing my braids as I should have been when I got my sew-in. So I did have a little bit of breakage, but she didn't have to cut too much off. As I stated before, I've tried numerous products, and I'm finally finding products that really works for my hair. So I would play around with a little bit of natural shampoos and conditioners. Of course, it is expensive. It is very expensive when it comes to taking care of natural hair. So I just feel like if you want to see progress, just continue to take those steps. Your diet plays a factor in your hair, and I know that sounds crazy, y'all, but your hair is actually, you know, it's a living thing. And one thing I noticed is when I kind of started eating healthier, when I started getting back in the gym, my scalp has become less dry, my hair looks shinier, my hair looks more healthy, it looks thicker, it grew thicker. Your diet makes a difference. So that basically concludes the end of this video. As y'all can see, I'm feeling my hair because I've had it silk pressed for a couple of days now, and it still looks really good. I will link all of Paris's links down in the bio. I will also link all the products that I use in the bio. Majority of my products come from Target and Amazon and beauty supply stores. So if anything is not linked, 9 times out of 10 it is found at a beauty supply store. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram. You guys can DM me any questions you guys have in regards to your hair. I do have some more secrets that I could possibly tell, but I did tell the main ones today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back soon. Bye.